Welcome back everyone to the continuing saga of Tortuga Powerless and Thug Life. That's right, I don't know if I mentioned it enough or even at all in the last video, but I did choose Thug Life because this will be our convict's attempt to survive in the apocalypse. So it seemed appropriate enough. And as I mentioned in the the outro of the last video, we're going to have a bit of a difficult time dealing with all the brapping that's going on. So we can actually open doors. There's more submachine gun fire. We can actually open these doors. We can look out, and this is the bringer of death. And you can tell that there's actually light over here. The reason why we can see this is because there's light on the other side. So basically these doors, from the bottom we can see actual sunlight. That is freedom, if we can get there. And from here it looks like you just need to run over, and if I didn't know any better, that there are two locked gates right here, same as these two. It looks like you could just walk up and bash your way out. And if you thought that and you just tried to run by, this security bot would send you to a quick end. So we're gonna have to be very careful about how we maneuver here. And let's see, is this glasses? Yeah, we already have fit over glasses, so we're not but the good thing about this little what we see here is I only see one security bot in this area. Now I can actually go down here into this little area. You can actually see there was at some point a zombie cop was in here and now has already been eliminated. And because we see that there's a little 9mm casing down here, we know that there's probably another security bot somewhere down here as well. There's usually two patrolling this final area. This entranceway into the prison, really. I mean, there's still an entrance outside of this, which is where the warden's office is and all that, but remember, we are a prisoner here, so we presumably would have this information. Just take a look at what kind of, samurai novel, drama, western, nothing interesting. So, that security bot is also going to be a problem. Now, there's a lot of brapping going along, and like I said, that's a good thing because that means they're using their ammunition on zombies. Hey, we're all for zombies dying, but we're even more all for it when it's wasting ammunition from another possible threat. So I'm going to close this door, and I'm going to go back down. Let's just check here first. I already did. Great. And we're going to go pop back up right over here. Let me make sure I still have my air horn. See, I don't have it. Let's go get the air horn. You must be thinking I'm crazy. It's not, who knows if it's true or not, but this at least, I hope, will bear fruit as a reasonable plan. So you can see there's actually blood splatters on the door, which means that a zombie was killed right next to it. I don't even want, in this case, I actually don't want to open the door. I'm going to smash this door next to us. The reason I'm going to do that is because it's going to allow a little bit of a hole. The robots don't care too much. Oh my gosh, we can see zombie corpse. You can see casings everywhere. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. We know that there's probably a security bot right here. Okay, security bot right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my compressed air horn to make some noise. Actually, I want to go up here, if I can, and do it right here. Honk. So this is a really loud instrument. The sound is 25. If I scream, that's only 19. The reason I'm doing this, I actually do want to bring zombies down here. The security bot cannot see me. Usually they have to be 3 away to see you. I guess it maybe is even 2. So we're still okay. We can still stay away, and he's not going to go through a door that's not completely broken open. The top one I can actually open. I don't want to yet, but I could open if I wanted to, because I haven't destroyed it. I've only destroyed the bottom one, and I destroyed it in a way where the security bot still cannot get through. So it's visible. I can see. Oh, okay, wow. They do not... That's not what I really wanted for them to hang around here. Let's go back down, and we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So where there was Wow, we can just go through here. There it is. Oh, wow, we already pried it open. Right. So let me close it though, because the shocker zombie, I mean, worst case scenario, the shocker zombie will not be able to move through closed gates. Same as we cannot bash it down, zombies cannot. Same story here. I want to smash this one and see how we're doing. Where are the... So it doesn't look like there are any security bots over there, so let's go ahead and open this door. Peek. Okay, this is good. This is good. Believe it or not, seeing a tough zombie, seeing another zombie, these are great things. Because we can lure them, run away. Oh yeah. Oh, this is fantastic. This is lightly injured, and this is uninjured. But, first of all, they've killed a bunch of zombies, which may have interesting loot. I mean, they've killed a bunch of zombies. That by itself is really interesting. So what we need to do then is, we don't need to use an air horn here. What we want to do is sneak down while these zombies are distracted. I mean, while the security bots are distracted. The zombies are basically my friends at this point. And we can get through this door. Now, if there are zombies further down to the east, oh, you can see the outside. I mean, everywhere there's reminders that we're so close to freedom. If we can draw any more zombies and they can actually attack and destroy these robots, we'll really be in business. So the next step after that will be to open these gates. I'm going to open one and then close it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to open this one and close it as well, just so that I don't have to pry it open if I ever need to later. It does take more time to pry open than it does just open. Okay, do the same thing here. Now let's see what kind of zombies we have on this side, if any. Not seeing much. It's a kind of a disappointing haul. 0 zombies on this side. Man, where is it? This is definitely not in the United States. In the United States, these prisons would be packed full. From the north, we hear Barap. Let's see where north. Okay, that's far enough north. We can actually zoom out. That is probably a little bit... That's probably in the hall where we blew the air horn. So the trick then is going to be to get to these zombies. Well, let's see. Is there anything interesting on the floor? There's 200 9mm casings. That's... Maybe they're out of ammunition. Lemon lime soda is actually pretty good. Like, we probably don't need to be that picky about what we're picking up. I mean, that like desperate about picking up the stuff. But the question is, okay, let's do this. Let's activate our air horn here. So it doesn't look like any new zombies are coming. And just the same way we would have problems breaking the gate, they will too. I mean, they're right there. Okay, I think we're going to do it. This could be the end of us, but look, we don't have a choice. I'm going to roll the dice here. I'm going to assume that they are out of ammunition. Or if they aren't out of ammunition, I'm just going to assume that we can get in, open, and get out before they shoot us to death. And they will, Kevlar vest or not, shoot us to death, for sure. Okay, security bots have still not noticed us. I'm gonna start running. Please. Please. Okay, it seems to have worked. Okay, they're attacking the security bot now. It is not returning fire yet. Now, if they actually do damage and kill the security bot, which it's going to take a while for that to happen. But mainly this is showing me that they don't have any ammunition to shoot, these security bots. the tough zombie may be strong enough actually to destroy a gate eventually. I know the the brutes do have enough strength to even go through the walls. So it's kind of a bad thing that actually this zombie is... Are we still running? We are. Let's go back to a walk. It's kind of a bad thing that this zombie is the one there. Okay, the fat zombie's not really going to do much more. What I need to do is open... I gotta like shove... Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. If I can pull somebody up, I can get the security bot up here to begin shooting at that zombie as well. How are we looking over here? So there's surely a security bot. Wait, are we? There's a security bot behind this gate. I've never seen that. It also is very, very inconvenient. Too bad that this is bulletproof glass, reinforced glass, which is basically just like a wall. We have no chance of getting through it. Now the problem is that this guy is going to have all of his ammunition. He hasn't been attacked at all, or we can walk right by him on this side. Eventually there should be another security bot here, but just really surprised. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. So they must go where the noise is. Okay, gotta do it. Did we do it? 1, 2, 3. He has to move up 2 for us to be caught. This could be our big break. Oh, I can't. In fact, I need to leave that open. I really need him to get out. And I'm running, right? I am. The R versus the W. Okay, we can stop running now. Oh, he's gonna come out. This is good. Kind of. Oh, from the north we heard Barap again. Yeah. These guys it's the same thing's happening. They're gonna run out of ammunition eventually, I hope. He moved. He moved. He's following the sound. We're free. We're free. Amazing. Now, we will want to come back eventually. I'm going to close these just so that when we do come back, we'll know that it's safe enough to at least open these doors. But we're free. That's amazing. A zombie cop warden. Believe me, after everything I've seen, I am not... Oh, okay, that's actually bad. And that means that this iBot is going to... Man, just one thing after the other. So, let me explain iBots. When they see you and scan you, if they see you're a threat, they bring in security bots, basically, but military or police ones. Not security ones, but like police bots. And they do either this like electrocution, stun gun type thing, and they also do nerve gas. So all those things man, we left all that good stuff downstairs. I mean, but when you see an opportunity, you can't just not take it. You gotta leave when you can. So, I guess while the zombies are distracting the iBot, I'll try to get out of here. But the question is, did they already alert? There's so many iBots, oh my gosh. So if any one of these gets close enough to snap our picture, we'll be assaulted by a wave of annoying robots. Now, sunlight's glare, making it hard to see. Let's go ahead and wear our fit-over sunglasses. Should help with the glare. How are we going to do this? So in a way, it is good that this zombie is attacking the iBot, because if we attack it, our picture will be taken, and it means doom for us. But so we're probably going to have to weave our way right in the middle of these two. Another iBot, huh? And that gas mask is actually really useful. And a wooden tonfa, which, okay, we don't need that. Basically, whatever we were holding when we got out is what we are taking with us to the outside world. And now we actually, since we made this far, it's worth considering what to do next. I like the fact that there's an anthill nearby, frankly. Because ants, they're not immediately hostile. Bakery, liquor store. There's grocery stores will be great. That'll provide a lot of food. Got some banks here, which are not going to be useful. Library is good. We can hopefully pick up some skill books. Garage, not really useful. Gas station, it's like so-so. Post office. What we really want is a pharmacy is huge. So that way we can actually help this guy out. And, let's make it a mission to help him. There's very few humans left in the world, we might presume or might know, who knows. So let's try to help the few who are left. Now, with the water here, it's going to make it interesting. What is this, by the way? Clay. Interesting. I'm not sure I've interacted with clay before. So there's no... It must be noon. Yeah, it's basically the middle of the day. What will we... I think let's just try to head... I don't know what it is. A radius of 7? 1, 2... So, from this fence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 if we go along the very, very edge. Maybe we go this way, just to play it safe. You'll see over here the iBot snaps a picture of you or something like that. And I saw a giant ant. So I know there are ants over here. And you know what? That's actually a good thing. That's another thing to keep the security bots, if they are unleashed on us. Another thing to keep them busy. I want to peer around these corners so we don't... Oh, wow. They're on both sides. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's smash the fence over here and keep the fence between us. And we will keep this barbed wire between us as well. Oh, climbs over the chain link fence. Well, that's not going to make me happy. Look at, these are, they are instantly hostile. Probably because anytime they take damage, they go hostile to everything, but you can see a lot of the giant ants are ignoring us. These probably are hostile because they also put out a pheromone. If they're nearby, any injured ones nearby always, they go hostile. The good news is this one's going to get dragged along the barbed wire, and he's slowly dying. See, he's almost dead. There, he just killed himself on the barbed wire. And I'll just leave that there. We might have to take off running. I mean, this is a lot of giant ants, and they're now all hostile, even though I didn't do anything. Mind you, I did not do anything. And there's a soldier ant here. This is... Wow, what a situation. Out of the frying pan into the fire. You can see these ants are just killing themselves all along the barbed wire fence. We're going to have to make a run for the forest. Ants are their own group, but if we can run into, hey, if we can be so lucky as to run into a bear, it would actually be a good thing. Yeah, they are hostile, but you can see they don't really target you unless you get too close. So, we're doing okay. Even the soldier ant is ignoring us for now. And ants do make for pretty good food. So if we had to, if we were really starved, we could just start eating them. Now, we've made it. No, don't stop foresting. Found some pile of straw. Well, what I need most right now is some goods. What is this? Is this a SWAT vehicle? It is a low-end cube van. Okay, wow. You can think of this as like one of those vans that carries like cleaning supplies or something like that. Nothing here. Dog hits the giant... Where are they fighting? So probably somewhere up there, there's some big battle going on. Oh, ant larva. So when you kill an ant larva, that's when the ants really get triggered. And this looks like a SWAT vehicle. It is. Well, it's a security van. Could also have something useful. Looks destroyed. By the way, I didn't even check. Why was I not paying attention? It's missing a wheel. Wheels damaged. Wheels damaged. Like I said, that's the front left steerable wheel being gone seems like pretty bad, but it's not impossible. Let's check out the bike. Is this a bike or a motorcycle? It looks like a bike. Examine. It's a bicycle. It's working! We have our first working vehicle. Well, kind of. The saddle's not there. That's probably going to mean we can't sit on it, which means we can't use it. I mean, you can pedal a bicycle standing up, you would just get fatigued very quickly. Still, let's try to see if there's anything here. There's nothing. What about this vehicle? How bad shape is it? It has enough wheels. It's dented. It has a little bit of fuel, and it has. This is actually operational. Maybe. Yes, it's operational. We can actually drive this vehicle. I'm not going to yet, but oh my gosh, it has silver and gold. So I guess this is more like a Brinks, or one of those that carries the bank money in the back. Too bad silver and gold are pretty much useless in post-apocalypse. Otherwise it'd be great. I don't really want to go up against a huge and hairy red ant, almost twice the size of other giant ants. Bulging pincers extend from its jaws. As you can see that this thing is not like super friendly. It has already killed a giant wasp. Whoa! Thank you, buddy. Giant wasps are horrifying. And the fact that that thing killed a giant wasp leaves me terrified to combat it. Bees, hornets, wasps, these things, the giant versions, in this game are really nothing to sneeze at. They're like terrifying. Is this a fire truck? It is. Fire trucks could have something really great for us in terms of gear. There's nothing there. Please have gear. Oh, it's not going to have gear. Well, that's really frustrating. There's nothing there, but let's take a look around. What else do we have? We have another car over here. This is just a car. We don't know what else is there. And this is a motorcycle. It doesn't have a tank, so it's not going to be able to store fuel. And then we have a flatbed truck. So is it time for us to just start heading towards town? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So by leaving a pretty wide berth between us and the warrior ant, soldier ant, I think we'll be okay. And you know what, this ant field, you gotta look at it another way. It's actually great to have, a moose. Forget everything whenever you see a moose. Oh, it's in the middle of a minefield. Well, that's, maybe convenient. So these ants, and there's spiders here too. Man, we're just all kinds of so many different ways we could die. But they also, since they are not friends with each other, and none of them are friends with the zombies, so it's kind of convenient. What do we have here? Another spider web. Okay, so you can even see a spider here. Now these giant web spiders, they're not actually too dangerous. Oh, the moose did it. And this is, if you haven't heard about the moose in Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, they are like the uber enemy. It's moderately injured after stepping on a mine. Can you imagine? A mine, it's going to kill almost everything. Just moderately injures this moose, who thankfully is taking off running to continue to clear the minefield. But if it gets hostile, I don't give us much chance with just... what is our skills right now? We have melee of 1, I think it was. Bashing of 1, dodge of 2. Yeah, pretty sure that moose would just outright kill us. Well, this is interesting. But all these different creatures are all fighting each other. That's the funny thing. It looks like what is this moose doing? And it looks like the spiders are going after the moose. Is that what's happening? There's like a huge battle royale going on over in this minefield. And Tortuga is completely just there's nothing else in the world happening. You could not, this is a train wreck. You cannot look away from this. And I, myself, also really want to know what happens over here. Let's go ahead and shift the view. Let me do this. What is it? Please say that this works. Good. Oops. So shift, J, K. Crap. I forgot which button senders us back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is it? Okay, good. I got it. So let's shift the view for everyone. No. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Now, my character's over here, and generally it's centered on me, but right now we're going to watch this happen. So I'm going to watch myself on the mini-map to make sure nothing happens, but let's watch what the heck goes on here. What the heck? The spiders are fighting the ants! It's pretty cool because spiders and ants, you'd imagine that they would be huge enemies. And I don't know where the moose is going. There it is. It's fleeing. I'm just too captivated by what I'm seeing here. It looks like the soldier ants are going to win. Well, these giant web spiders aren't too much, but I can tell you, I'm a lot more concerned about these two soldier ants. Just barely did anything. One uninjured, the other lightly injured after decimating two spiders. Okay, shift semicolon to bring us back, and we will just hopefully limp out without triggering these soldier ants who, yeah, they really seem terrifying. Now, if you go down to these spider webs, you can always smash them, and that brushes them aside. Careful, sometimes you lose a little bit of vision, and smashing them can reveal a spider. Ah, this is crazy. Where's this moose? I need to keep an eye on this thing as well. Okay, it's way down there. They are very, very fast. So this is just... what an interesting start. Well, I mean, this is just what Cataclysm gives you. It gives you a story. We couldn't have scripted this. And this is just the world happening around us. Now, Tortuga, Powerless here, Mr. Powerless is just terrified by what he's seeing. You know, he's been in prison. All the world was changing while he was inside there. He finally got his chance to escape. And this is what he's escaped to. People joke about it a lot, but I'm sure that this poor individual is no doubt saying how he wishes he could go back to just being in prison before, you know, like, I'm sure prisoners probably really wish they can get out, but you know what? You probably don't wish you can get out so much when you end up finding yourself in a world like this. So these are the zombie trials I was mentioning in the first video, how they end up giving you this huge negative penalty. You can see right now I'm a bit cold. That makes sense. Am I even wearing shoes? Okay, I am, but my face is pretty cold. My head, my mouth, my arms, my hands. Is there a clothing store? I was trying to check, actually. C, usually a C. I don't see one. Maybe this blue? Post office. Yeah. I don't... Okay, a fire station. Let's make our way to the fire station, which actually could... The hardware store is also useful, but small storage units, I think we need something to break down walls in there. Hardware store. We're going to skirt around, and a pharmacy, which is really good too. We're going to skirt around the west side of town. If we're hungry, we can stop by the fast food restaurant and the two groceries. I don't think we need to. I mean, it's going to take us a long time to get down there. It is just nuts already. Jeez. I have to say, this is like unusual for my starts in Cataclysm. Things usually go a little bit more like according to some normal script, but this has just been bizarre and wonderful in that sense because, like I said, the story it's creating for us is really fascinating. Now we're going to see this zombie, unfortunately, go off and try to kill this moose, which is going to further... Wait, is it still fleeing? It is. I mean, we're pretty dangerously close. You get within 20... You get within 30 tiles of a moose, and you are not feeling comfortable. This poor little squirrel's caught in the middle of it, too. And it was so interesting to see that the spiders just went right after these ants. That was really cool. Okay, so the moose is actually fleeing, which means that we'll be the ones to end up needing to take care of... What is this? A squirrel corpse. Okay. So maybe the moose already got to him, or maybe zombies already got to him. Now, I don't mind killing this group. This is a pretty minor group. A boomer. Boomers are really more dangerous when being paired with other zombies. They can temporarily blind you with their boomer bile, which is vomit. But since he's actually behind these other two, we probably can kill them and then take him on. And even if we are temporarily blinded, I don't think anything too bad will come of it. Yeah, I don't know what's going to go on with that moose, but let's go ahead and face these guys. We quickly strike the zombie for 12. Yeah, so quick strike is one of the options of the wooden tonfa. We can see it has rapid strike, 50%, 66% damage, parry, high blocking ability. So this rapid strike, it hits them quick for a little bit less damage, but the overall trade-off is like basically a 50% increase to DPS. We quickly strike them again. And hey, our quick strikes are still doing 12, 10, you know, it's not bad at all. Dodge, more quick strike. And we swing and miss, and we kill him. Great. Nothing, oh, the leather pants. Nah, really nothing interesting there. The zombie child is the one that hits us, of course. Don't let your guard down, Mr. Tortuga. Okay, so now we have to wait for this boomer. Best thing to do is to kind of dodge as well, because he will, oh, he hit us. We'll just go ahead and kill him now, but might as well just take the candle. He already biled us, and let's see, how long do we have to wait? Boomered. Range of sight is 1. You're covered in magenta bile. Perception -3. We are pretty chilly. Well, we know where this bus was. I'm just going to go to the right. And, well, we were perfectly aligned. We can get some stuff here. Box of cookies. Okay. What I'll do is this. Okay. Bile wore off. We want that there. And now let's do this all. Wait, no, sorry. Go here. All. So from all, put the other things on the ground. And wow, we can't even carry this, so can we throw? I guess I can do it twice. Okay, so we got all this stuff out of there. It's now on the ground here. A lot easier to find. Do I want to eat anything? Only if, I mean, we're a little bit hungry, a little bit thirsty, but mainly I'm worried about the thirst. So only if they don't cause us to lose quench, which means the chocolate candies. Chocolate candies, you're coming with me, and we can actually take them. So one of our first priorities has got to be to find, oh, it started raining. So we're cold, but we will start getting wet, which is going to make us upset as well. And morale is also linked to your ability to learn new skills. So you really should keep it pretty high. Wow. Hitting for 35, but we are the Rock after all. Just to give you a scale of things, a normal person hitting with like a baseball bat would probably do about 20 damage. So we really clobbered him. When it says clobber, we really clobbered him. And this is good, so it looks like the zombies one-on-one won't be much of a threat for us. Obviously, with our health not healing very quickly, things could add up over time, but let's just take a look at this vehicle. It's damaged in the front, doesn't look good, but might as well just make sure. So it's a hippie van that has no gas tank. So yeah, it's just not useful. Okay, we have decayed zombies, swimmer zombies, all kinds of zombies. So far, none of them have seen us. What's next to us in town right now? A house. Well, let's go ahead and go in. This car does not look like it's in bad shape. Steerable wheel is yellow. Steerable wheel is yellow. Looking on the right side there. Whoops. Green and so it has wheels. Let's go check it out. Does it have gas? It has battery and it has apparently. Oh, it's an electric sports car. What the heck? I think it's drivable. I don't know enhanced electric motor. One of them is okay and one of them is not. Does that mean it's functional or not? Now, honestly, we don't want to start this thing up and use it yet anyway. We want to be right where we are. In town. So I guess let's go over and start killing a few zombies. Just clear out a little bit of area around this house so I can feel safe enough to go in. What is this? Decayed zombie. Okay, so he should be pretty easy to kill. And we're doing like really good damage. Wow. What's the point of fighting? Uh-oh. Who's around us? That's usually what happens when you have like a necromancer around you or something. Maybe, I don't know why that happens. I usually get that when there's a necromancer around. So I thought it was a psychological warfare type thing, but... Okay, we killed him. Do you drop anything? Nothing interesting. Why are we so sad? Oh, we're wet. Yeah, let's get into this house. Okay, he's dead. Doesn't bring anything useful for us. We have a skeleton chasing after us, but you know what? It's okay. And we still have our crowbar, thankfully, so we can just quickly open that. Swimmer, skeleton, and a fat zombie. So let's just wait in the door frame. I don't really want this swimmer zombie to destroy this car. I try to keep them protected, so when it gets closer I might have to run out. But at least right now I'm not getting more wet. What's the point of fighting and you swing wildly and miss? I don't really understand what that is. Oh, we killed it. Let's get this swimmer zombie to go this way. Okay, it's already fine. And this is a flashlight, by the way, I can tell. So that's nice. You don't need it, but it's nice to have. We're down to wet of only -14. That's good. Kill this. Good. Didn't even take any damage from that. Obviously, swimmer zombie is going to have swimming type stuff. There's the fat zombie. I think we'll still be able to take it. I mean, look, we can get 3 strikes in before the fat zombie, which is a little bit slower than your normal one. Can even do 1. Oh, nice. Jeez, he finally was able to attack us only twice. I think he's dead. Yep. Pair of scissors. Not really much that we can use there. Cash cards, we can collect those another time. But I see that our time is basically up. Speaking of it. 38 minutes in. Probably wrap this one up here. So episode 2 is all about escaping the prison. And we made it into town. So we're in a house. And although we haven't actually cleared the house, no zombies are after us right now. You can close this. Close the curtains. So no zombies are after us at this exact moment. And we can actually look around in this house, see if there's anything interesting. Close the curtains. This could be the first place we end up sleeping. You know, I mean, depends. Is this occupied? Is there anything outside? It has a sewing kit, so we can practice sewing. I mean, this is a great little start for ourselves. Things have gone exceptionally well. I'm very happy. So, we'll wrap it up here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you back for the next episode, hopefully pretty soon. And until then, take care.